I got you. All right, before we get to the final question, Big Steel want to know, Coach, how do you coach a team with 15 players, man? Bro, that's one of the best questions you could ask me, because the first team I ever had, I think we started with 15, but we dropped to like 13. And I think in our championship game, we only had 12. Kid you not. I know it's a broad question, so I'm going to give you kind of a broad answer. But with smaller teams like that, sometimes you have to practice as a full team and not practice as like individuals as much sometimes. Now, if you got like an assistant coach, one of you guys can take over the offensive line, defensive line, and then the other coach can focus on the skill guys. So you're able to drill out that way. But a lot of your growth and cohesion will be able to, it's going to come on you guys doing team activities. I call building the house, right? So you're going to do your offensive install, defensive install together, and you actually have more time to do that. I love coaching the smaller teams because I'm able to put more individualized attention into each kid and developing them. So yeah, you want to do your drills, break them up, big guys, small guys, break them up, have another coach to help you, right? Break it up that way. And then after that, now start putting them plays together. You know, then you can start scrimmaging half of the field. You don't need 11 guys. I keep telling y'all that y'all don't need 11 guys. And I'm not accepting the excuse that our team too small, because I had small teams 7-8 years of my coaching career where I had the smallest team, both roster size wise and physical size. Like I had a bunch of team of nothing but skill kids, and it was only like 15 to 17 of us every year, right? And we whooped ass, right? But you have to get creative with how you do things. I'm telling y'all the solution to what to do with this scrimmaging stuff. Just cut the field in half, go 6v6, 5v5. If you're uneven, just put an extra guy on defense. Put an extra guy on defense, and now you got your offense in adversity. Now you're making them more creative with how to block, how to make plays on offense. Then you can reverse it. Put an extra guy on offense to either block or something, come out the backfield. Now you got your defense strained, and now your defense got to make a play when they are losing in the numbers game. Boom. You can make the field even smaller, have them trying to make a play within a 15-yard width radius. So now teams are forced. Now you guys are forced to make tackles in confined spaces. Now your running backs and ball carriers are forced to make plays in tight spaces. Y'all get better that way. Y'all got me preaching, man. Y'all got me preaching. I got to clip that, because that was that. Hey, I just gave y'all money right there. I was cooking right there. I was cooking with that good grease right there, guys. Man, my pleasure, Coach, man. That was a great question. Thank you for the question. Thank you for the question. You're right, Coach. Creativity is key, because I'm telling y'all, man, like, sometimes, like when you got these small teams, you got to be creative, but you have some of the best teams because you're able to give that individualized attention. When you got these big teams where you got 30 plus kids, it's hard. You got a roster management problem, and you're not able to develop these kids, and you're trying to figure out just how to throw a kid in to get playing time when you damn well know that you only going to really be able to, you can only really use 15 to 20 of those kids tops. Now you got to figure out what the hell I'm going to do with the other 10 to 15 that I got on the team that really half of them not football players. I got to figure out how to get them on the field. It's more difficult at the youth football level, because at the high school level, the coach just going to have the kid riding the bench until he's ready for him. The kid may not get no playing time that season, but youth football, most leagues require you to play every single kid, regardless of the roster number. That's why I tell y'all, man, count it as a goddamn blessing if you got a small team. I love having anywhere between 15 to 22 players, because I can develop the hell out of them. And, we worry about conditioning. Well, that's why I do like summer workouts. I know we passed that this year, but I do summer workouts to make sure these kids are conditioned and ready to go the long run if our roster is small. I say the last 5 years of me coaching, I usually have a decent sized team. I usually have about 20 to 22 players, and I love that number. I don't want anything more because I know it becomes a roster management issue, which is fine. I'm good with that, but I may need an extra coach to help develop because I'm big on development. So I may have an extra coach to work with a certain group of kids, maybe a straight developmental specialist, a coach that's a developmental specialist that work with those kids who need the extra attention. That's how you do it. How you do it.